What is going on, Flex Zone family? It's your boy, God's favorite host, the host with the Moist, here on the Flex Zone Podcast YouTube channel. Back again with another video, and it is time to talk about the WWE's upcoming premium live event. That's right, no more pay per views on Peacock this coming Sunday, June 5th, for Hell and a Cell. We're going to break down the show, tell you what I like, what I don't like, and give you my winners and losers. But if you're watching this video, hit that subscribe button, smash that bell to stay in touch with all of our videos that are coming out this weekend, because we will be live streaming the entire pay-per-view from start to finish, breaking down each match, letting you know what happens in real time, and recapping the entire event. Hit that like button. It helps out the channel greatly and helps out the videos show up in the recommended section. Again, I'm God's favorite host, your boy BKD, back again with another video. Appreciate you guys tuning in here today. Now, when I look at WWE Hell in a Cell, it's pretty much a gimmick pay per view or premium live event or whatever the hell you want to call it. Hell in a Cell does not need its own pay per view. It's a match that should be sacred and used to blow off feuds. In the past, it's been overused with two and even three Hell in a Cell matches on a single pay per view. And honestly, they can get rid of that. They can get rid of this whole entire pay per view and just leave it to build up the major pay per views going into the summer, like Money in the Bank. And of course, the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam. Now, with Hell in a Cell this year, there's only one, thank God, one Hell in a Cell match, and it's for the feud that deserves it, and that's Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins. Now, in years past, the cell has been red, it's been the normal, regular, silver gray color. Hopefully, they go back to the traditional, normal colored cell, but I think they may still keep the red cell aspect to emphasize hell in a cell. But thankfully, only one Hell in a Cell match. But this is actually looking like a brand specific pay per view, because all we have announced so far, as of the production of this video, is Raw matches only. No SmackDown matches. And that goes to show you what WWE thinks about SmackDown. They literally see it as a B show. No Roman Reigns. We don't know if the Usos are going to defend their unified tag team titles against looks like Riddle and Shinsuke Nakamura. Are we going to get Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss, possibly? Madcap Moss and his new gimmick, maybe added to the show? Are we going to get an Intercontinental Championship match added to the show with Gunther and Ricochet? I think they may be saving that for a Money in the Bank or a SummerSlam potentially, but are we going to get anything worthwhile on SmackDown? And honestly, no Roman, no Bloodline. Do you even care? Most likely no. So I guess WWE is taking a safe route and saying, well, SmackDown doesn't have any compelling storylines. We don't have our top champion even fighting on the pay per view or our tag champions. So we're just going to let them have the weekend off and just go Raw only. And then after that, you get 3 hours of Raw on Monday, which is usually lackluster at best. This will not be AEW Double or Nothing quality. Hell, this won't even be. I don't even know if this will be as. This won't be better than night one, obviously, of WrestleMania. This will be lucky to eclipse WrestleMania Backlash, in my opinion. I think WrestleMania Backlash was a decent show, so I could see it on the level of that, where it's some standout good moments, some good matches, and some lackluster WCs, as we call them here on the Flex Zone. Who cares? Or bathroom break matches. But let's get into this card, and I'm starting with the best match. I'm starting with the most important match. I'm starting with the match that should main event Hell in a Cell, and it will be inside Hell in a Cell. It's Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. We know Cody returned at WrestleMania, beat Seth Rollins. Cody beat Rollins again by pulling the tights at WrestleMania Backlash, and we know we got to give WWE credit since Rhodes has come back from AEW. He's been presented as the top babyface on Raw. He's been amazing. He's been booked, I think, pretty well. He has done pretty much everything you could ask of him to do. He's made the product when he's on TV interesting. He's cut some amazing promos and he's had some pretty solid matches. Of course, with Seth Rollins, as I said, Hell in a Cell is used to end feuds, and this is going to end this feud. Hopefully, thank God. Seth Rollins is great. He's bulletproof. He's been fantastic in his heel role, doing some of the best work of his career. I'll be interested to see where he goes after this. But there's no doubt in my mind Cody Rhodes is going to win this match. Now, what I want to see in this match, which I don't know we're going to see, I need to see two things. Blood. Cody needs to be bleeding profusely. Okay? He needs to be bleeding, selling the passion, pain, and overall just bloody violence and gore of the Hell in a Cell. And the second thing, I need somebody to go off this damn cage. I don't know if it's going to be a Shawn Michaels situation where somebody goes off the side of the cage. I don't know if it's going to be a Mick Foley Undertaker situation where somebody actually goes off the top of the cage and through the announce table. But you're in Chicago, one of the best wrestling cities in the world. The crowd is going to be livid. They're going to be hot. You're going to hear chants of CM Punk, new AEW World Champion. You're going to hear chants of this is awesome. This is born. You're going to hear AEW chants. You need to send that crowd home happy. You saw what MJF did on Wednesday. WWE, you need a noteworthy moment, and you need blood and gore from Cody, him bleeding profusely, much like you saw in his match with his brother Dustin at Double or Nothing in 2019. And you need Seth freaking Rollins to potentially get thrown off of the cell by Cody. Or even have Cody go off the cell. Shoot, Cody is doing amazing. He takes sick bumps. He does a great job. One of them needs to go off the cell. I need to see blood. I need to see passion. I need to see fuel and hatred between these two competitors. But Cody Rhodes gets the win and he moves on to, it looks like, potentially winning Money in the Bank. Let's keep it moving here. We got a triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, and Asuka. This was originally set to be Bianca Belair versus Asuka after Asuka beat Becky Lynch with the mist 2 weeks ago. But then, of course, WWE rematch, Monday Night rematch. They had Becky Lynch and Asuka go again, and Becky Lynch won on a roll up. We had Bianca Belair and Asuka a few weeks back. They were only given like 4 or 5 minutes, which is stupid. It was a first time matchup. Then they ran it back this past Monday. Bianca Belair beat Asuka. So it already diminishes whatever you had planned for Asuka, and she's been gone for a year. And it looks like she's in this match to do one thing, to do the JOB and take the pin from Bianca Belair. I think Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch still will probably have one more match, probably at SummerSlam. And I think there could be a chance Becky Lynch gets her title back. It's tough for babyface champions, I'm not going to lie. And WWE, much like other companies, doesn't do a great job booking baby faces, but they need Bianca Belair to keep the belt. She just won it from Becky Lynch in one of the best women's matches of all time at WrestleMania, probably the best. And I think Bianca Belair pins Asuka. Becky Lynch comes out looking strong, still saying, "You haven't pinned me." And then eventually we get a rematch with them down the line. I don't know what they do at Money in the Bank or at SummerSlam, but I think we could get Bianca and Becky at SummerSlam again and maybe throw in an Alexa Bliss Bianca match at Money in the Bank or I don't know, Lacey Evans. I don't know. God knows. I feel sorry for Bianca. She's fantastic, but they've booked her like crap. But Bianca Belair wins and retains her Raw Women's Championship. Another meaningless, purposeless match that could be on Monday Night Raw. Bobby Lashley versus Omos and MVP, the Nigerian giant, the Black Great Khali, and MVP. They want MVP and Omos to be a believable tandem, so they made the handicap match. We saw a terrible contract signing on Monday. We saw Lashley put Omos through the table. We saw Omos throw Lashley through the cage and him get a gimmick win in a steel cage match. We saw Omos get the tainted win at WrestleMania Backlash. We saw Omos lose to Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania. This is what the fourth match in their overall feud. I don't care. This is honestly potentially a bathroom break match. I would like to see Lashley potentially move on to bigger and better things. Maybe challenge Roman at one of these stadium shows for his undisputed unified title. Maybe give us Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar one more time. Maybe at SummerSlam or maybe heading into WrestleMania 39. It looks like Lashley still wants that match. Of course, the last match ended with nefarious means when Roman interfered at Royal Rumble, causing Lashley to get his WWE title back. And then in the Elimination Chamber, Lashley was hurt and didn't get a chance to defend against Brock. So I think Omos and Lashley, this should be the last match, but I don't think it will be. We could have one more blow off of this because it's a handicap match and they could settle it one more time one on one. But I'm gonna go with Omos and MVP getting the win in the handicap match. They got to keep Omos and MVP looking strong. MVP is trying to push Omos to the top of the card, so we shall see what happens there. And I'm going with MVP to get the win over Bobby Lashley. And this feud will probably continue, unfortunately, and we'll probably see one more match on Raw. Another meaningless match that could have been on Raw, Kevin Owens and Ezekiel. Let's not be mistaken. Kevin Owens is great. He takes poop and makes chicken salad each and every week. He did it with the Stone Cold feud. He sold the hell out of that feud, and he put on a fantastic showing against the legendary Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm not gonna lie, the Ezekiel thing did start out entertaining with the whole lie detector test and the IQ test and the DNA test with Alpha Academy being incorporated into the feud. But how far can this feud go? We know Ezekiel and Elias are the same person, they're not brothers. At this point, it's like, okay, you're gonna have a match. Are you gonna have Ezekiel win over Kevin Owens? Are you gonna have Kevin Owens take another loss? Are you gonna have Kevin Owens beat Ezekiel and essentially kill the character already after 2 months in? I think Ezekiel gets a win here, maybe on a roll up or some gimmick way. And they want to keep Ezekiel as a new hot thing, a fresh baby face. He has the Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, yeah. Tassels going on. I think he wins. And I think we get a rematch maybe Monday on Raw or in the next couple weeks. And Kevin Owens probably gets his win back. But I think got to keep the Ezekiel momentum rolling, whatever's left. And I think Ezekiel gets a win over Kevin Owens. Anyway, U.S. Championship match. Wow, the United States Championship, a secondary title, will be developed, or excuse me, defended on the main pay-per-view. Theory against Mustafa Ali. Don't forget the Intercontinental Championship has not been defended since WrestleMania 37 with the Nigerian drum match between Big E, get well soon, and Apollo Cruz. So been over a year for that. But anyway, United States Championship. We know Theory is Mr. McMahon's chosen son, Mustafa Ali. They apparently said they bought him back and had plans for him. Plans look like he's just going to take losses, be potentially buried, and have his name and reputation tainted. So when they release him, there's no quote unquote value in him. I think Theory gets the win here, whether it's by hook or crook. I don't know. I don't care. Theory versus Mustafa Ali. I think these two are phenomenal in the ring, and I think they'll have a decent match. It'll be probably maybe even the best in-ring match of the night, just off of the ability and athleticism these guys present on both ends, and they both have technical backgrounds as well with being able to do different types of movesets. But Theory has barely defended the title. He defended it Monday in a gimmick way against Ali. Ali gets a match at the pay-per-view. Theory retains his title, and we'll probably see this match again as well. Then we have, last but not least, the Judgment Day of Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, and of course the Rated R superstar Edge, who's now heel with all of them against Finn Balor, AJ Styles, and Liv Morgan, the quote unquote club. And there have been teases of Edge posting pictures of everyone from Paige to Tommaso Ciampa to whomever about being a new member of Judgment Day. I do think we get a new member reveal of Judgment Day, which kind of sells this match. Unfortunately, AJ Styles has lost to Edge twice now. Finn Balor joined them, and of course, Liv Morgan did beat Rhea Ripley Monday on Raw. This is Judgment Day's first match together. I don't think they lose here. Now, there are rumors that there will be a new member of Judgment Day joining Edge and his crew, and I think that could be potentially what leads them to another win here. Now, I think the person could eventually be Finn Balor joining Judgment Day, but the only hole with that is if you take Finn Balor away from AJ Styles and Liv Morgan, who is left to help AJ Styles against Judgment Day now with Priest, Balor, Ripley, and Edge? So it kind of would create a number situation where who would you add on AJ Styles? The Mysterios? The Street Profits? I don't know. I'm glad I don't have to book this because I do think Judgment Day gets the win. And comment down below in the comment section. Let me know who you think will be the next member of Judgment Day. I don't think it'll be any of those guys he posted like Paige, Champa, or others, but I do think we'll see a situation where we could see Finn Balor turn on AJ and Liv, allowing Judgment Day to get the win. He sides with Edge and Judgment Day, and you could see the Mysterios or the Street Profits potentially team with AJ Styles moving forward. But I think Judgment Day gets the win, and I'll say Finn Balor join Judgment Day, and Finn Balor turns heel, and it gives him something to do under the tutelage of Edge as they continue their push as the dominant heel faction on Monday Night Raw. Let me know you guys' thoughts, guys. Again, I'll recap. I have Judgment Day winning over AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and Liv Morgan with Finn Balor joining Judgment Day. I have Theory retaining his United States Championship over Mustafa Ali. I have Ezekiel getting the win over Kevin Owens with another match down the line. I have Omos and MVP beating Bobby Lashley, potentially with another match down the line. Becky Lynch retains her title by pinning Asuka, and we get Becky and Bianca down the line, potentially at SummerSlam. And I have Cody Rhodes defeating Seth Rollins inside Hell in a Cell. Cody moves on to Money in the Bank as the prohibited favorite as well. Let me know what you guys think about this pay per view. What are you guys looking forward to seeing? Do we see any big returns? Does Bailey return? I don't think so. I think they saved that for a major stadium show. I think we get a new member of Judgment Day. I don't think we get any titles changing hands, as the only title on the line right now is United States title with Theory and Mustafa Ali. Will it be a SmackDown match or two added potentially tonight on SmackDown? Could be. Could it be Madcap Moss or hopefully Riddick Moss? Get his gimmick change against Happy Corbin. Could it be Ricochet and Gunther? Could it be some other tag title match with the Usos against Riddle and Nakamura to give SmackDown something on which looks like the red cell, the red brand Raw being represented here? And Ronda Rousey, I don't even know if she'll be on the show. She's on the promotional material, but I don't even think she's going to be in the match. And she doesn't need to be because SmackDown doesn't really have any challengers for her right now as well. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll be live, as I mentioned, Sunday night at 8 p.m. to watch the live stream of Hell in a Cell Premium Live event on Peacock with you guys here on the Flex Zone Podcast YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that bell to keep notified when we go live and when all of our videos drop, such as this with WWE, AEW, Ravens, Orioles, and other sports content, and live Mondays at 10 p.m. as you can see on the ticker for our flagship podcast as well. If you want to donate, hashtag the Flex on One. We're the only place giving you your sports how you want it when you need it. I'm God's favorite host, the host with the moist. I'm getting ready to get out of here, y'all. Let me know your predictions. Let me know your winners and losers. Do you agree? Do you not like what I said? Is it something I said that you like? Hit that like button. Speaking of like, helps out the channel greatly. And subscribe if you're new to the Flex Zone family. We appreciate it as well. Let us know your predictions. Who joins Judgment Day? Who wins? Who loses? Anybody return? Are you excited for the pay per view? Will you be watching it live with us on Sunday night? As I said, hit that bell, subscribe, and like this video for more. God's favorite host, the host of the Moist, here on the Flex Zone Podcast, talking about Hell in a Cell. And until next time, you'll probably see me on Sunday night, guys. If not before then, for the live stream of Hell in a Cell. Can't wait to see you guys with us in the Flex Zone venue, part of the Flex Zone family here on YouTube. Again, subscribe, and thanks again. We appreciate it. And until next time, I'm gone.